Welcome back to another video in our series. Go ahead and hit like, then subscribe. It's quicker than waiting for your turn at any German government office. Your support means a lot. Now, let's get started.
Question number 81. When must you indicate? When you leave the roundabout. True. Indicating when exiting a roundabout is essential to inform other road users of your intended direction, ensuring safe navigation and clear communication on the road. When you enter the roundabout. False. Indicating upon entering a roundabout is not required and can be misleading to other drivers. Question number 82. You are approaching this combination of traffic signs. What must you remember? Vehicles in the roundabout have priority. True. Traffic within the roundabout has the right of way, necessitating caution and yielding from those entering. You must indicate to leave the roundabout. True. Clear indication when exiting a roundabout is crucial for the safety of all road users. You must indicate when entering the roundabout. False. Indication is not required upon entry, but is crucial upon exiting the roundabout. Question number 83. What does this traffic sign mean? You must indicate when entering the roundabout. False. This sign does not require indicating upon entering. You are only allowed to drive at walking speed. False. The sign doesn't indicate a speed restriction, but signifies no stopping. Stopping on the roundabout is forbidden. True. The sign explicitly prohibits stopping on the roundabout, ensuring smooth traffic flow. Question number 84. What does this traffic sign mean? You must indicate when entering the roundabout. False. Indicating upon entry is not required. Focus is on indicating while exiting. You must give way to vehicles in the roundabout. True. Vehicles within the roundabout have priority, requiring others to yield before entering. You must indicate when leaving the roundabout. True. Indicating your exit is essential for informing other road users of your actions. Question number 85. What must you do when you see this combination of traffic signs? When entering the roundabout, you must give way. True. The signs indicate that you must yield to traffic within the roundabout. You must enter to the left. False. The signs do not specify a direction of entry, only the requirement to yield. You must indicate right to leave the roundabout. True. Correct indication when exiting a roundabout is crucial for traffic safety. Question number 86. What does this traffic sign indicate? A cyclist's prohibited zone. False. The sign does not indicate a prohibition for cyclists. Cyclists crossing the carriageway. False. This interpretation is incorrect. The sign is not about cyclists crossing. A mandatory cycle path. True. The sign indicates a mandatory cycle path, obliging cyclists to use the designated path for their travel. Question number 87. What does this traffic sign combination indicate? Give way. False. The sign does not simply indicate to give way. Give way to oncoming traffic. False. It's not specifically about giving way to oncoming traffic. Stop. Give way. True. The sign combination indicates a stop requirement and an obligation to grant right-of-way, typically seen at critical intersections. Question number 88. What does this traffic sign indicate? A prohibition on cycles and mopeds. True. The sign indicates a restriction on cycles and mopeds, prohibiting their use on the road. The start of a traffic calming zone. False. The sign is not indicating a traffic calming zone. A footpath. True. The sign signifies a footpath, indicating a path primarily intended for pedestrian use. Question number 89. What vehicles are permitted to use this road? Motor vehicles. False. The sign prohibits motor vehicles, including cars and motorcycles. Electric-powered vehicles. False. Electric vehicles are also included in the prohibition. Cycles and motorcycles that are pushed. True. The sign allows for cycles and motorcycles to be pushed by hand, as they are not being operated as vehicles in this manner. Question number 90. How must you act when driving a vehicle during permitted delivery times? I must keep a close lookout for pedestrians. True. During delivery times, extra vigilance for pedestrians is necessary, especially at lower speeds. If there are no pedestrians in my vicinity, I may drive faster than walking speed. False. Even in the absence of pedestrians, the requirement to drive at walking speed remains in effect. I may only drive at walking speed. True. The driver is obligated to maintain a walking speed to ensure pedestrian safety. Question number 91. What must you do upon seeing this traffic sign? I am in a cul-de-sac and have to turn around. False. The sign does not indicate a cul-de-sac. It prohibits U-turns. I may not turn left here. False. The sign specifically prohibits U-turns, not left turns. I may not perform a U-turn here. True. The sign clearly indicates that U-turns are not allowed in this area. Question number 92. What does this traffic sign indicate? The recommended minimum speed is 60 km/h. False. The sign is not recommending a minimum speed, but indicating a maximum speed limit. I may not drive faster than 60 km/h. True. The sign sets a maximum speed limit of 60 km/h, which must not be exceeded. There is absolutely no problem in driving at 60 km/h. False. Driving at 60 km/h is permissible as long as it does not exceed this speed limit. Question number 93. What does this traffic sign indicate? I have priority over oncoming traffic. False. The sign does not indicate priority over oncoming traffic. I am on a one-way road. False. The sign is not indicating a one-way road. I may only drive straight ahead. True. The sign indicates that the only permissible direction of travel is straight ahead. Question number 94. What do you do upon seeing this traffic sign? I allow the crosswise moving traffic the right of way. True. The sign indicates a need to yield to cross traffic, requiring readiness to stop and give way. If I am turning right, I am not obliged to wait. False. Regardless of the direction of the turn, the sign requires drivers to yield to all cross traffic. I approach at a moderate speed, ready to brake. True. Approaching with caution and being ready to brake is appropriate when encountering this sign. Question number 95. What does this traffic sign indicate? A bridle path which riders are required to use. True. The sign designates a bridle path for horseback riders, indicating that it must be used by them. A bridle path, which may not be used by other road users. True. The bridle path is exclusively for horseback riders, prohibiting use by other traffic. A path which may not be used by riders. False. Contrary to this option, the sign indicates that the path is specifically intended for riders. Question number 96. What must you do upon seeing this traffic sign? Stop and give way. True. The stop give way sign orders you to come to a complete stop and yield to other road users, ensuring safety at the intersection. Stop only if there is a stop line. False. The sign requires you to stop regardless of the presence of a stop line. Stop only if there is crosswise moving traffic. False. You must stop irrespective of whether there is cross traffic or not. Question number 97. What do you have to do in this traffic situation? Stop at the line of sight and give way. True. Due to the stop allow right of way sign, you are required to stop at the line of sight and yield, even without a stop line. Not stop, because there is no stop line. False. The absence of a stop line does not negate the need to stop. Stop only if there is crosswise moving traffic. False. Stopping is mandatory, regardless of cross traffic. Question number 98. What do you have to do in this traffic situation? Stop at the stop line and give way. True. The stop give way sign requires you to stop at the stop line and yield, ensuring safe passage through the intersection. Stop only at the stop sign. False. Stopping at the stop line is required, not just at the sign. Stop only if there is crosswise moving traffic. False. A stop is required regardless of the presence of cross traffic. Question number 99. You are driving along a priority road. Which traffic sign ends your right of way? Traffic sign 1. True. The first traffic sign ends your right of way, requiring you to grant the right of way at the upcoming intersection. Traffic sign 2. False. This option is incorrect as the priority is ended by the first sign. Traffic sign 3. False. The third sign is not relevant to ending the right of way on a priority road. Question number 100. What do you have to be aware of with this traffic sign? I may only continue driving by taking a left turn. True. The sign orders you to continue only in the left direction, restricting your path to a left turn. I may not signal. False. Signaling is required despite the mandatory left turn to inform other road users of your action. I have to signal a left turn. True. It's mandatory to indicate a left turn with your signal to maintain clear communication with other road users.